We are Amy and Dean.
And Novie.
And we're in Dartmoor!
Dartmoor National Park is located in the southwest of England, known for its dramatic landscapes, ancient rock formations and beautiful wild ponies. In this video we will be exploring the must-visit nature locations and the national park's tiny towns. And as it's so close, we also pop across the Cornish border for a morning to visit the stunning seaside town of Looe. So lace up your boots and join us on this Dartmoor adventure.
So we are spending the next couple of days exploring Dartmoor National Park.
With Novie.
So we drove through here a good few years ago. When was that?
2022. It was for our Cornwall trip.
We drove through Dartmoor National Park and just loved driving through it. So we've decided to spend a weekend here. We don't have any set in stone plans. We're just going to drive around. We've got a couple of points saved. So what we loved about Dartmoor the first time round and why we've come back is it is well known for its wild ponies. You get the Highland cows as well, don't you?
Yeah, and just wildlife everywhere.
So the scenery is mental. You can drive around here for hours and hours and hours. And there's loads of what they call tours, which are like climbs up on top of these massive rocks. The landscapes are just crazy. It's just greenery and hills, but with these crazy massive rocks everywhere. So our first stop on this Dartmoor adventure is Fogintor Quarry. Just something we found on Google Maps. Like I said, we've just pinned some random places. We've not got any sort of itinerary. We're just cruising about. So we are taking a walk down to see what is going on at Fogintor Quarry. Okay, right, we're just about to walk in. It looks like we potentially have it to ourselves.
It's like an entrance from Jurassic Park.
Let's go. Look at this! Oh my god, and we have the whole place to ourselves. This is why you get up early, guys.
Yeah.
This is mental. So a lot of people actually come here to go for a wild swim, but we're not feeling that brave today. It's actually really cold. If we sit in silence, all we can hear is the birds singing. The water is so clear. I almost wish I did bring my swimwear. Look at this.
Fogintor Quarry was amazing. Hopefully now we're going to go see some wild ponies.
We are now going to drive across the other side of Dartmoor National Park because, like I said, we don't have a plan. Last time we come here we drove through and just found loads of cool stuff, so we are just going to do that again. We are driving to what is called Haytor Rocks. We're going to head towards that and just see what we find on the way.
So as I said before, in Dartmoor there's loads of little pull-in places to stop so much wildlife. There's ponies everywhere, aren't there?
Loads of wild ponies.
Yeah.
Literally just walking around the road, and there's a sheep there. Loads of sheep.
So Amy is obviously here for her photography, wants to get some pictures, and we've just seen a little Dartmoor pony sat at the side of the road by a river. So let's see if we can get some cool pictures.
You got her, she's drifting.
Yeah. Looking after my camera for me. This is the best thing about Dartmoor, is you don't actually need a plan because everything looks so picturesque. You can just drive from one side of the other and you will find places like this.
So throughout Dartmoor there's pretty much hundreds of tours which are like mini, not mountains, but rock formations. Normally has a really steep hike up to them.
So we have made it across Dartmoor National Park to Haytor Rock, is it?
Yeah.
Haytor Rock. So we have just parked in the car park.
Paid £4.
Paid £4 to walk up to this for 10 minutes. But let's go have a look. Lots of walking on this trip.
So anyone that knows me knows that I love a walk, but I absolutely hate inclines. I feel like I can't breathe. And we've only walked for about 5 minutes, so.
This is one hell of an incline, but I can see a Dartmoor pony at the top. Let's do this. One foot in front of the other. One foot in front of the other. It is very windy up here. We're not sure if this one is Haytor or that one is, but they both equally look cool, don't they?
Like Pride Rock from Lion King.
Oh God, I nearly stacked it. We've got 360 views as well. So there are actually people abseiling from the tours, which is super cool. Anyone into climbing, that is super cool. Dartmoor is the place to come for climbing, apparently. I wouldn't mind giving that a go. Okay, so we are up Haytor Rock. We are going to head back through Dartmoor, just stop at anything cool we can find, and are we going to head to Tavistock?
Yeah.
And possibly live for Gorge as well.
Don't know what I'm doing right now, guys. Please bear with me. As usual, the celebrity is being stopped left, right and centre.
We cannot get anywhere with this cat. Everybody wants to stop and say hello.
Which is a bit embarrassing because she's not the most social cat.
Well, that was definitely easier coming back down. So the roads in Dartmoor are really small and windy, normally single track lanes. You'll find loads of cattle grids because obviously there are animals everywhere. But the fun of it is just driving around and exploring.
Tavistock to get some food because we are hungry. Novie is asleep somewhere. I don't know if you can see her head yet. Oh, she's just looked.
I think
So, yeah.
Tavistock is the main town in Dartmoor.
One of the main towns to visit, yeah.
We drove through earlier and it's actually quite big, so
Yeah.
it looked like there were a few markets on and stuff, so we'll go check it out.
Do some exploring.
So there seems to be some sort of little market area, so let's go check it out. So there seems to be this big like courtyard of little independent shops. Proper cool vibes in this courtyard. You got loads of food going on. You got a busker up there singing live music. All little cafe places.
This is giving me proper like old school market vibes. You don't really have them where we live anymore, but I remember growing up going to like markets where you'd get pretty much everything from food to the generic like farmer hats that everyone wears, like your granddad, your dad, your uncle. And loads of cute little handmade things as well. This is really cool. I'd recommend coming here if you're ever visiting Tavistock. And it's indoors. It's meant to rain soon apparently, so...
So, Tavistock is really cool to walk around. The market and stuff's really cool, isn't it? Market's really cool, but we went there for food and we struggled. So we went into a pub that said it was dog friendly. Unfortunately, just dog friendly. They wouldn't let Novie in, fair enough.
It looked a bit... It didn't look very nice in the end anyway.
Yeah.
And then we we saw a really cute food place in the marketplace where we were before. So we went back to there, sat down, was ready to order. Server came up to see what we wanted, and half of the food wasn't available anymore.
Everything we asked for, they said wasn't available. So
we've just taken it as a sign to go to a supermarket, get some snacks and chill now, because we're still sort of flagging from the long drive last night. We've done a lot today. We've done a lot of walking.
We've done a lot today. We were supposed to do Lidford Gorge today as well, which is really close to our hotel, but the sky has turned black. So we've got somewhere really cool to go tomorrow morning, and then we're going to do Lidford Gorge on the way back, aren't we? Because it's meant to be nicer tomorrow.
And normally we don't care about the weather. Like, that weather isn't an issue usually, but we have got Novie with us, so we have to be mindful of her if it does start hammering it down.
We're going to grab some food. We're going to have a big buffet at our hotel tonight, courteous of Morrison Supermarket. Just chill, relax, and be ready to go tomorrow. We're going somewhere super cool tomorrow morning, so we'll see you in the morning. Bye. Hello, welcome to day 2. So yesterday evening we just chilled, didn't we? Because the weather turned rubbish. We were really tired, and it was really nice just coming back and just chilling out.
Had some food, finally.
Yeah.
Food.
Played with this one in the hotel room all night. Speaking of hotels, what we have done on this trip, and we've done on a couple of trips now, is if you want to go super budget but still be able to explore, we've started using travel lodges. So if you're not bothered about going super basic, because literally, I mean, the room's big enough. It's super basic, but big room. This travel lodge is based literally at the peak of Dartmoor. We're, half an hour, 40 minutes from everything in Dartmoor. Lidford Gorge is 10 minutes away, and this cost us £30 a night.
So quite a few travel lodges are actually pet friendly, all you have to do is, when you go into extras on booking, there is a add a pet option, and it's normally about, I think it's always been £20 every time we've taken Novie or even Doug to a travel lodge. Not per night, that's for the entire stay, so it's a one-off fee of £20. It's really good if you're not bothered about where you're staying and you just want a room and somewhere to sleep, which we do, we don't really care, then Travelodge is really good.
And we are currently going super budget because we have some crazy trips coming up this year. So if you want to see those crazy trips coming up, hit the subscribe button, because we never ask and we want subscribers.
Yes, please subscribe to the channel.
But yeah, we have some mental trips coming up. But today we are heading to the Cornish town of Looe. Let's go. So after about an hour drive, we have made it to Looe. I have just reversed into the car parking space. Check this out. So we are gonna spend, well, we were planning to spend the morning in Looe and then go back and do, what's it called? Lidford
Gorge.
And do Lidford Gorge this afternoon, but Looe's looking pretty nice, so we'll see if Lidford Gorge is going to take priority or not.
Lots of exploring to do, so we'll see how the day pans out.
And let's go explore Looe. So we have parked in the main harbour car park, which is really reasonably priced. Yeah, I've just paid for a day ticket. Let's go see what's going on. So straight off the bat, it's a little seaside town, but the streets where the shops are reminding us of York.
York, Whitby.
Like
Yeah,
little
very like old, like
windy,
cobblestone
yeah.
roads. So we're currently in like a little cove beach area of Looe. It's really peaceful. There's people in the sea already. Nutters. I think we're gonna have a little wander and maybe get some brunch.
I think so.
Yeah.
Get some food.
But it's really nice here. The weather's perfect as well. It's like,
Well, it's a little bit overcast at the moment, but from about 11 onwards, it's supposed to be a really sunny day. So we were hoping they do boats from here to somewhere called Polperro, I think it's called.
yeah, there's loads of different ones. So there's to there, and there's like a little Looe Island as well. But we think we might be a week too early.
Yeah, we'll find
possibly.
out. Unless that's just for pre-booking, but we'll look into it a bit more later.
Yeah, it's still quite early, so we've got time.
Should we go get some, I don't know, maybe a coffee or something?
Yeah.
Honestly, with the sun out, this does not look like we're in England, does it?
No.
It feels like we're in like Italy or something.
Yeah.
Look at that. Wow. I'd literally never heard of this place, had you? Until we see it on some random YouTube video like 3 days ago and decided to come here.
I'm distracted by.
It's all the seagulls, isn't it?
So when in Cornwall, you simply must have a Cornish pasty. We've just been to a place called Bowden Bakers. Been around since 1905, which is fact of the day. And we had a chicken, bacon, cheese and leek pasty. We shared one because we want to save room for some bigger lunch later, but it was lovely, wasn't it? Really, really nice. And I had a blueberry matcha as well, and you had a flat white latte. And even better, pet friendly. Novie was allowed inside. They had outdoor seating, but the girl was like, you can come inside if you want. So we're like, not going to turn down the opportunity to sit indoors. So if you haven't already, be sure to follow Novie on Instagram because she is an upcoming catfluencer. Very popular with every local that she meets, goes on all the adventures with us.
The seagulls here are massive. We're walking the boardwalk on the other side and we've just seen 2 huge seagulls. I swear they're bigger than the cat. And they're pulling apart this massive fish. So part of the boardwalk is shut, so we have to go through the amusements to get to where we want to go. And of course Amy can't walk through amusements without having a go. Last go.
That's not good. 10 plates for £1 though.
You didn't win though.
No, I can't want to do it again.
No, come on. We'll be stuck in here all bloody day otherwise.
This might be the best arcade ever. £1 gives you 10 plates.
Ow, 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 ow.
So when we discovered Looe from like YouTube videos, one of the things we wanted to see was this cute little boardwalk. So in the video we saw, the tide was in, so it looked a bit cooler than this, but it's still pretty cool. This side here is completely full up. It looks like a natural like spring. I wonder if you can swim in it. Should we give it a go? Whee! And here we are, guys. We've finally made it to the world's smallest waterfall.
Amy's had another go at the arcades. Did you win?
No.
God, the sun has fully come out as well. Look at this. So, as lovely as Looe is, it might be time for us to leave because somebody wants to get out the bag and go for a walk somewhere.
And there's lots of dogs around here, so obviously she can't get out on the lead as much as she wants to. So we're going to try and find maybe a stone circle and
head
possibly
back to Dartmoor.
Go back to Dartmoor.
So we are back in Dartmoor. We have made it to
Lidford Gorge.
So there's a couple of treks here. I think one's for the White Lady Waterfall, which is a really tall waterfall. The other one is for the Devil's Cauldron, which I'm not really sure what it is. It's like a cave or something.
It's like an indoor like water cave.
It's quite expensive to get in. It's £13 each through the National Trust, so 26 quid. So let's see if it's worth 26 quid. I may be wrong, but I've got a feeling that for £26, will it be worth it? Because there are a lot of really cool waterfalls and walks in Dartmoor that do not cost you £26. So we'll see, we'll see.
Yeah, the slate bit is actually worth it, I think.
When we paid for our tickets, the lady gave us a map and basically let us know that the White Lady Waterfall walk takes, what she say, about 45 minutes round trip?
Round trip.
Yeah, round trip. And there's also the Devil's Cauldron. We thought it was all on one trail, but she's just told us that you actually have to drive to the other car park for the Devil's Cauldron.
Well, I think you can. I think you can walk to it, but you're walking on the road to get to some of it, I think.
Yeah, so she's just told us to drive there. I was under the impression that it's all part of the same thing.
Little me. So we may have forgot her lead and left it in the car. So she's desperate to get out, so this is what we're resorting to. No climbing trees for you.
We found a cave. Oh, it looks like something out of a horror film. Hello? Hello? Oh, Anne, can you hear it? Hello? Stupid fat hobbitses! So far this is a really cool walk. It's a really nice walk down the left of the stream, river, whatever it was. Yeah, it is really nice. Lots of people taking pictures or something. Are we here? Oh, we are.
Oh.
Here we go. White Lady Waterfall. So, White Lady Waterfall, here it is. What do you think?
No, it is really good. We have obviously had our fair share of seeing some epic waterfalls.
And don't normally pay £26 to see them.
I think that's the only thing is that we've paid £26 to see.
So, you guys let us know, was this worth £26? It took us about 10 minutes to get down here.
It was not 45 minutes round trip.
Literally,
I mean, we only got here, but that was like 10-15 minutes.
10 minutes down here maximum. That's with us stopping as well.
But it is cool.
It's cool.
We've just got Iceland and Wales and...
I don't even think comparing it to that. Our hotel cost us £30 a night. We could have had another night in Dartmoor for what we paid to see this. I might actually go as far as saying the walk down here was better than the waterfall. What do you think?
Yeah. No, it is cool.
It's cool, but again, Dartmoor has loads of really cool waterfalls that you don't have to pay £26 to see. So maybe go check those out instead. And 10 minutes back to the car. Not quite sure where 45-minute round trip come from, but let's jump in the car, let's formulate a plan, eh?
Yeah.
Let's go.
So with it being our final evening and not being overly impressed with White Lady Waterfall, we decided to give the Devil's Cauldron a miss and do something we knew we would love. And with the weather being as beautiful as it was, a drink and a hike with a view sounded like the perfect evening. We headed to the town of Chagford for a quick beverage and then planned a hike to one of Dartmoor's many mysterious stone circles.
Okay, so we've just trekked up through the village and the landscape has just opened up around us. Look at this. And what a day for it. Right, let's find this stone circle we are looking for. And what a way to end our trip in Dartmoor. Look at this.
Look at this insane view.
So thank you so much for watching our video here in Dartmoor,
Be sure to like and subscribe the video.
and we will see you in our next adventure.
Bye!